immediately it's gone out for a throw-in. It's been taken by Richmond to Hume, and Altrincham got the first corner on the afternoon on the far side. Hednesford have kept two players back, but Johnson right-footed, square ball to Harrop in acres of space. Harrop thinks about having a shot, he's on the edge of the penalty area, comes off the sandy surface, it's half block, it's in the goal. Tom Hannigan on the edge of the 6-yard box. Vega got a block in, somehow scuffed it away with his knees, his legs, whatever, and Tom Hannigan just couldn't believe it. It was more like Jordan Hume perhaps should have been scored the goal, but who cares? Altrincham 1 up, 3 minutes on the clock, and well, I think Tom Hannigan must think, I can be a centre forward on that performance. John?
Well, that renowned snapper up of half chances in and around the 6-yard area, Tom Hannigan strikes again. I mean, it wasn't great by the keeper. I mean, Max Harrop, normally when he puts his left foot to the ball, it absolutely flies through the area. He didn't get a great contact in it, Max, there.
And Simon Richmond, playing it right back today, is able to bring that one away down the right-hand side. It goes a long way with it. Good ball as well to Piers. Piers turns Johnston a little bit late joining the attack on the left-hand side. He's got it now, though. Taking on Thorley. Goes inside in, almost gets past him. Johnston's got room to shoot. Johnston does shoot. It's well blocked by OG. It comes out to Richmond. Richmond to Harrop. Harrop's going to shoot. And he bends that one, but he bends it away from goal. And it's a yard or two wide of the post. But Altrincham still looking threatening, John. Harrop's control is not great, but neither is Dwyer's, and Harrop takes it off him. Harrop dribbles his way through the centre circle very cleverly. Hume to Hancock. Hancock down the left-hand side for Johnston. This is a position Johnston loves. 1 against 1. Takes on Thorley. Goes past him like he's not there, but breaks again to Johnston. Johnston tries to dribble round Vega. Probably trying to be too clever there, actually. There wasn't really space. And Vega was able to dive on the ball. And that may have been a little bit over-ambitious, John.
Yeah, just a touch, Mike, spot on. There wasn't space to do that whatsoever.
Altrincham starting very well, scoring after 3 minutes. It's died the death a little bit in the last 10-15 minutes. As Gatter clears, Richmond has it. Nice turn on the touchline, lays it back to Hannigan. Hannigan plays it forward to Richmond. Richmond moving down the right-hand side. He's got Hume ahead of him. Richmond still going. A good ball, actually, to Johnston. Didn't look it when he played it. Johnston plays it into Hancock. Cornmouse comes back. Turned by Hume. Hume gets a shot in, and Vega saves. And Hume even more frustrated now. And that was a good chance for the 100th, John.
It really was. He did everything right, Jordan Hume, to be fair. I mean, for once, something bounced our way. We looked to have lost a chance, but the ball bounced towards Jordan Hume. It wasn't a pass, it was just a lucky bounce, really. And Jordan did what he does so well.
It is a free kick to be taken by Fitzpatrick into the penalty area. Altrincham still to clear. Must be a tug on the arm there on Jake Moult. There was indeed by Sam OJ. He's taking the free kick. Now, I don't know what happened there. And back to the ground. There's a shot over the crossbar by Charlie Gatter. I think there was no Hednesford Town player that...
No, Jake was trying to be a bit too quick playing that, and he hit it against the back of a Hednesford player. And Jake raised his hand in acknowledgement.
Comes back, though, to... OG into the penalty area, but comfortably collected by Tony Thompson. Hands to the ball and immediately balls the ball out underarm. Richmond gets Altrincham attack going on the halfway line here inside to Bailey Jones. Richmond wants the ball on the overlap. Bailey Jones throws it through to Hume. Hume, it's the penalty area. Need more bodies in the box this time. Comes back though, about to be a back pass indeed, yes. There's a back pass, the ball went over to Hume right hand side. There was Altrincham, I think, only had Hancock inside the box. It ricocheted away and I think it was it which defender, Brian? Curley, the left back. But it's going to be Johnson to Moult or one to the other. Johnson, Moult, yeah! Saves of Coventry City, Willie Carr, Ernie Hunt, not quite the flick up, but Johnson flicked the ball up to Jake Moult, took it on the volley, and where Hednesford failed to put any players on the line, he found that angle in the far corner. 2 goals to the good, and wonderful, and perhaps that should be in the goal of the season selection, John.
Yeah, it could easily be. I'll tell you something, Tom Thorley, the skipper, was guarding that post, and he just got a hand around his shoulder from one of his teammates, probably saying, I don't blame you one bit for ducking out of the way, because that would have taken his head off. He actually would. He could have stopped that. He could well have stopped that.
Theo Bailey-Jones is going forward here, the right side. He's just find John Richmond inside the penalty area. Simon Richmond, look up, got a blocked by the keeper, comes to Hume, still to be cleared, shot eventually cleared by the Hednesford Town defence. Must have been 3 attempts there, but Altrincham was trying to get a shot on board. Hednesford Town, in all credit, got the blocks in, and it just wouldn't sit right eventually for an Altrincham player inside the box to make it 3, John.
Don't ask me to describe that, Ian, please. I've no idea.
You want to finish off with a win. Momentum's momentum to go into the start for next season. Corner taken by Johnson to Richmond. Johnson in the penalty area. Johnson, he gets time in the sodden surface, loses his footing temporarily, but Humes won the ball back at the second attempt. Fight comes under Johnson. Shots by Hancock. The keeper Vega goes down. All credit to the keeper. Perhaps not quite enough power from Hancock, but Altrincham want more, John.
Which is good to see. There's real urgency, there's a real appetite for putting a really emphatic score on the score sheet here, which is great to see.
Square ball to Sam Oji. Nearly 12 minutes on the clock in the second half. Oji allowed to bring the ball up on halfway. Throws it this time to Butlin, who Butlin has got through past the offside trap. He's got an angle there. He brings a save out of Thompson and Hampson. Safety option away. Goal throw in, but first time Hednesford have put pressure by going forward. Joey Butlin read the situation. He evaded the offside trap. The referee's happy. Altrincham are back where they should be. So Dwyer, right-footed, high, wide of Tony Thompson, the Altrincham goal, but cleared long. Johnson, is he going to keep the ball in play? He does put pressure on Thorley. Thorley has to go all the way back to Vega. There's a few who misdirects it straight to Jordan Hume. Hume's breaking forward in the penalty area. His first touch disappointing. Heavy, as John's just going to mention to you, to Jose Vega, but could have been 3, John.
Yeah, probably should have been actually. Yeah, a dreadful kick by Vega, but he redeemed himself by sprinting from his line and blocking Jordan Hume's shot.
Yes, it will indeed. I'm assuming if he comes on, it will be in the goalkeeping position and not as a forward position. But you never know these days. But Johnson weavering into the penalty area. We've gone here now. Johnson weavering. Keeper's got off a blocking. It's stuck in the sand in the goal. Is he going to go in? No, it's not. Laurie in the left back position is going to try and nonchalantly. He does actually walk the ball out with his. On the left-hand side, the ball there, the shot in the penalty area, it just seems to have stuck in the goal mouth, where this time of year there's just no bounce in it.
Merry forward for Bailey-Jones. Bailey-Jones inside left position. Good ball forward looking for Johnston, just cut out by Gatta. Comes to Hancock. Laurie stretches for it. Richmond's there though, finds Bailey-Jones. Bailey-Jones to Hancock. Hancock breaking forward inside right position, waits for Richmond. Richmond outside him. Richmond's cross right across goal and not quite able to get on the end of it. On the far side is Hampson and it's behind for a goal kick. So both fullbacks involved in that attack, John.
Yeah, absolutely. There was Jordan Hume, I think, in the middle, who you're right, that kind of hands beyond the far post.
Yeah. Rather like Damien Reeves a few weeks ago, James Laurie is the rather fortunate recipient of the Man of the Match award for the visitors. More based on his previous history than on his performance today, I think it's fair to say, as Deasy bowls the ball out for Molt, breaking down the left-hand side. Molt turns in field, inside left position, forward, good ball to Hancock. Hancock in, Hancock shoots, and Hancock scores! And Altrincham have started the second 100 a little bit late as we adjust into injury time, but that's 101. Josh Hancock's 21st goal of the season. Altrincham 3, Hednesford 0. A fitting finish to a wonderful season because it was a very, very good goal, John.
Yes, it was. It was an absolutely pinpoint pass from Drake Molt from near the halfway line. What barely 2 minutes since he was announced quite rightly as man of the match. Brilliant pass from Molt. I mean, we know all about his defensive capabilities as a midfield anchor man.
The referee, I think, is possibly going to blow now, and indeed he does. So the season ends. Tony Thompson breaks out the champagne, so does James Poole. It may not be champagne, it might just be water, but there's certainly liquid being sprayed around on the Altrincham bench. Altrincham finished the season, though. A good-natured pitch invasion ensues. The Altrincham players gather in the centre circle and are hugged by the fans who rush onto the field. Hannigan, Moult and Hancock the scorers. 101 goals, 95 points.